Hey guys, welcome back. Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. Okay. Disclaimer, I have a cold. My voice is going up and down. I am not going through puberty again, okay? So let's reverse. Skirt. Welcome back to my channel. I just got done filming another video on this look, so this is why I am in full glam makeup. I wanted to talk today on kind of a small little health weight loss journey that I had. And I wasn't really super overweight. This is such a touchy subject to talk about. I am in no means a nutritionist. I have no medical degrees. I have studied in none of this. So I just want to say that before I kind of, share my journey and, what I did. Sorry if you guys see this black stuff on my hand. It's eyeliner. So just take everything I say at face value, and please remember to do what's best for you, for your body, for your health, for your mental well-being, and always seek medical advice if you feel like you are truly underweight, overweight, unhealthy, have an eating disorder, have bad eating habits. So yes. I just want to say all of that up front before I get into anything else. So I, as I said, I was not by any means, what people would probably consider overweight. There were just certain things about my body and my shape that I didn't feel super comfortable with. And I just felt like, I could better. So that's kind of what started the whole thing for me. I'm not going to say numbers. I'm not going to say how much I weighed before. I'm not going to say how much I weigh now after, because I don't believe that that's what's important, and I don't want anyone comparing themselves to me. So numbers are not going to be mentioned. Now the video does say how I lost 10 pounds. That I am comfortable in saying. And it actually was slightly more than 10 pounds. I think I ended up losing overall 13 pounds. So at the very beginning, I joined a gym, Planet Fitness, and at the start, I was probably going about 4 times a week, at least 3. And if I could make it 4, I was going 4. And I was doing cardio, whether that was treadmill or whether that was the Stairmaster, whatever machine it was, elliptical, for probably about 20 minutes every time I went. So I was doing cardio every time. And then I was also doing, some weightlifting sessions, minimal weights at the time because I was just getting back into it. And I was trying to ease myself into all of that again. And then I also went on a meal plan. I was doing meal prep high protein, very low carb, and very minimal sugar, like almost no sugar. And I was doing that every day. The meal prep was something like, egg whites in the morning. If I didn't want egg whites, it would be something like cottage cheese. Then one day a week was your carb loading days. So that's when you would, stack up on carbs. And on that day, breakfast would be oatmeal. And then lunch and dinner was, high protein. So it was, chicken, fish, with a small amount of starch. So rice, potatoes, and then of course your vegetable. And then my friend who is actually a trainer is the one who sent me this meal prep. So if anyone wants it, just let me know and I'll try to get it from her if she still has it. So that's what I was doing at the very beginning, and I was very religious and very strict on this. And I probably stayed that way for, I want to say like probably 2 to 3 months. I stayed like that consistently. And then I was also doing a protein shake after every time I worked out to make sure that I was getting enough protein to build muscle mass after my workouts. And after I started to, notice that I was losing weight, gaining some muscle, losing inches in certain areas, I kind of eased up a little bit. I wasn't as strict. So I wasn't, doing the meal prep every single day. I would change it up. I would maybe do the meal prep for, 2 or 3 days and then kind of do what I wanted for a day or two, then go back to the meal prep. And I would, maybe go to the gym 2 to 3 days a week instead of, 3 to 4. And I still, was seeing the same results. And that was because I had revved up my metabolism. I had gotten my body, in the system of, building this muscle, burning calories, and just made my, body into this little machine of burning calories, building metabolism, turning food into energy, so on and so forth. And, after I kind of got to where I am now, the weight that I feel is good for me, for, my health, my physical appearance, because it's about your physical appearance too. That is a huge part of it. You want to look good because that makes you feel good too. So when I got to where I wanted to be, I kind of, did away with the meal prep completely. That being said, I remained very consistent with certain things. I remain very low sugar in my diet till today. I don't do a lot of carbs on a normal basis. So you're not going to see me eating pasta on a daily basis. You're not going to see me eating rice on a daily basis. Things of that, I still do try to remain high protein. I don't do the shakes as consistently as I used to, just because they do get old after a while. I mean, to be honest, none of those shakes really taste that great. but I still do stick to the things that I feel really helped me get to where I'm at. So that's low sugar, low carbs, high protein. And as far as going to the gym, I'm still probably about, to be completely honest, 2 days a week. It's rare that I make it 3 days a week. Life has just been really busy between full-time job, starting YouTube, trying to keep up with Instagram, son, dog, house. I mean, you guys know the deal. Just so much going on. But with doing everything the way that I'm doing it now, I'm still able to maintain my weight. And I really do believe that that's because of how strict I was in the beginning and the way that I was able to build up my metabolism because of how strict I was. So that is just my story, my journey. Again, if anybody wants the, meal prep I did, feel free to, message me, get a hold of me on Instagram. I'll link my Instagram below. I will try to get that for you. And it really comes down to just get moving. The more you move your body, the healthier you're going to be. And I think it's about finding what works for you. It's personal. It's about your body and what's right for you. So take what everyone says at face value. You can take people's advice, but you also have to put it into perspective and find out what's right for you. So that's what I wanted to share. I hope it helps somebody. If you are struggling with your weight, if you are struggling with your body image, if you're struggling about anything that makes you feel insecure in some way, I hope you know and realize that you are amazing and special and beautiful, and it's hard to see yourself for what you're worth sometimes, and I understand that so much. I know that that's something that I struggle with at times as well, but luckily I have this amazing group of friends and such a great support system, and when I am feeling that way, they kind of snap me back to reality and make me understand, that I am this amazing person and I am worthy and I am beautiful, and I want to be here for you guys and let you know that you are worthy and beautiful and amazing and strong and brave and powerful. And if you're watching this, just know that I'm here for you. And if anyone needs someone to talk to, feel free to reach out. And I will do my best to get back to you. And thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Bye. Okay, so I had to come back on here because I forgot to mention a huge part of what I do now, which is weights. I barely do any cardio at the gym now. Like, I maybe do cardio like once every 4 times I go to the gym, to be very honest. I hate cardio. I barely do it. But I don't have to do it now because my body is used to burning calories. It, has a metabolism now. It doesn't need to do cardio all that often. So I truly can just, go to the gym and concentrate on weights. Now, of course, I've upped my weights to higher weights now. I've increased the amount of, reps and sets I do. And that has increased my muscle mass. So that has increased the amount of calories I burn. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn. So that has become a huge part of how I focus my time and my energy at the gym. And I think that that makes a big difference. Yeah, so I mean, if you're just getting into working out and you're new to it, I highly recommend talking to someone, like, you know, and Planet Fitness is really good at having trainers kind of there and ready for you to speak to. And I think it's a great idea, because a lot of times it can just be overwhelming if it's something new to you and you're just walking in and you see all this equipment and you're like, okay, like, what the hell do I do? But yeah, I would highly recommend to just kind of, you know, talk to someone, figure out what's best for you to do at the beginning, and then as you move along in your journey, and then once you get the hang of it, you'll be set. So yeah, I just wanted to jump back on. I'm really out of breath right now. I can't breathe for some reason. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.